너무
It's I hope we have.
아 맞네. 뭐 맛이지? No, it has a lot of space. That's why, right?
뿌려주세요. 난 고소공포가 있잖아요.
The next day.
왜 팔대? 왜 팔타냐고?
안 했지.
부엌과 다 뺐대.
Pété.
뺐대.
Je ne sais pas. C'est toi.
너무
C'est toi qui as pété.
부엌과 다 뺐대.
C'est toi qui as pété.
노. 빗당. 너 말했어. 부엌과 두발 빗당. 귀여운데?
응.
맞지? 괜찮지 않아?
And if it's like, if the handle is too small, can you like fix it after?
No.
Ah.
Is it too short, you think?
The bag is kind of long,
Oh.
or it's not balanced, but I'm just not good at styling. You think it's okay?
응.
그래. You can use your eyes.
아니, I'm showing이잖아.
Because they used to be closed on Wednesday afternoon. It's a wandering cat. It's not their cat.
아 그래?
It doesn't have any, necklace.
The next day.
You need spoon. Is she smoky? I can find.
Okay.
You want to take picture of the checkout? I heard the Big Mama Group has many themed restaurants. Do you want truffle on your pizza? Or is it extra? 뭐 먹을래?
마인크래프트.
Have a good evening like that. And he said, oh, you too, or like you too have a good evening. Like
아.